What's growing on, gardeners? Old wheat straw is my favorite mulch to use out in my garden. However, there is a hidden danger with its use. And on today's 2-minute garden tip, I'm going to show you that hidden danger to help you avoid an annoying problem. This garlic bed right here was mulched over a month ago with old wheat straw, and it is doing a fantastic job at blocking weeds. It is also doing a great job at retaining moisture. We got rain probably about 4 days ago, and as you can see, that soil down there is just perfectly moist. It does such a great job at preventing weeds and locking in moisture, and as long as you use old wheat straw, you get little to no wheat seed germination. There's only a couple of grasses here and there that you can just pluck out, no problem at all. The secret to successfully using wheat straw as mulch is to let it rot and decay out in the rain and the sun for a couple of months. Every month I like going down to the farm supply store and I buy 4 or 5 bales of wheat straw and I just let it sit in my yard and I let the elements destroy all of the seeds inside. You see, wheat straw is a byproduct of growing grain, so there's going to be some residual wheat seed inside these bales. So if you use it fresh, the seeds are going to scatter on the ground and you're going to have wheatgrass germinating all over the place, and that can be very annoying. But if you let it sit out in the rain and the sun and you let it start rotting, those seeds will rot and you'll get little to no germination like you saw out in my garlic bed. Now, if you notice, these 2 bales of wheat straw are very brown and those are much more golden in color. That's because I bought them about 3 weeks ago, and these are closer to 2 months old, so these bales are getting very old. The mistake I made was, here I used the proper old rotted bales of wheat straw, but I either got them mixed up or I ran out of old bales and I jumped the gun and I used a fresh bale by mistake. And as a result, I have all of this grass germinating everywhere in this one little section right here because the seed was still viable. Then we go back to the old wheat straw there where the seed was no longer viable and it rotted properly. Now look, it's no big deal when you catch the problem early because this stuff is so shallow rooted, it'll just come right up as soon as you pass a rake over it. And then once you uproot it, you just let it lie back down where it was. However, the better thing to do is to simply not make this mistake in the first place and then save yourself this extra step. You don't want to make more work for yourself than you otherwise need to. So before you use wheat straw as mulch, let them sit out for 2 to 3 months in the rain and in the sun to help them rot so the weed seeds do not germinate. If you live in a dry climate, hose them down every week to keep them moist. This will help them rot more quickly. And of course, don't do what I did and get your bales mixed up. And that's today's 2-minute garden tip. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive new video notifications, and check out our Amazon storefront and spread shop in the video description for a list of the gardening products I use and awesome custom designed apparel and other gear. Your support is greatly appreciated.